My name is Noah Durr, and I am doing a summary recap of Chapter 7, Energy Balance and Weight Control, in Wardlaw's Contemporary Nutrition, 10th edition. Okay, so this chapter talks about energy balance, in which energy balance is the state in which energy intake in the form of food and beverages matches the energy expended, primarily through basal metabolism and physical activity. So your energy input and your energy output need to balance each other out in order for you to maintain your weight. Let's say you want to lose weight. You would want your energy output to be greater than your energy input. And if you want to gain weight, you would want your energy input, so what's coming into your body, to be greater than what's going out of your body, as in physical activity and physical exertion. And this is definitely important. It's something to remember and take into account and think about each and every day, because the chapter also talks about obesity. And obesity is definitely a big problem in America. A lot of people are obese, and it's definitely become a bigger issue over the past 20, 30 years than it has ever before. With the more sedentary lifestyle, people just aren't exercising as much, and they're going to fast food restaurants instead of making home-cooked, nutritious meals, which could be causes of it. But in order to fight it, we have to be aware of how to prevent it through good uses of prevention, as in nutrition and physical activity, in which this chapter really focuses on. On nutrition, it talks about how fruits and vegetables are always good in a diet, and that physical activity also needs to be incorporated in order to get the most out of a diet. So a person can't just exercise and eat horrible to expect to lose weight. And on the other hand, a person can't eat, good food without exercise and expect to lose a lot of weight. They may still lose some, but not as much as if they exercised. So this chapter also talks about basal metabolism. So that's pretty much the minimal amount of calories expended in a fasting rate. So when you're resting, not really doing much, sitting on the couch, and you're in a quiet environment. And it's related to physical activity, because physical activity increases energy expenditure above and beyond basal energy needs by as much as 15 to 30%. So your basal metabolism might be high, but if you incorporate physical activity on top of your basal metabolism, it's going to increase your calorie burn after physical activity with your basal metabolism. Also, this chapter talks about how a person needs to be a part of a slow and steady weight loss program. So you can't just expect to see results really quick and expect to be on a diet that will fix everything, and that will be extremely quick over a long-term basis. So the chapter talked about weight loss programs that are slow and steady, maybe losing a pound a year, something like that, but nothing crazy like 10 pounds a week. Because if you're on a diet that you can lose 10 pounds a week, then that's not a very sustainable diet, and which I talked about in my discussion post on the cabbage soup diet. Also talked about obesity and using a very low calorie diet to fight it. But you also want to be careful and under a doctor's supervision if you're going to try it, so you won't hurt yourself in any way or go too fast really quick. It also talks about being underweight, and people who are underweight can have a BMI, which is a body mass index, under 18.5. And it also talks about people who are overweight, who are in the BMI range of 25 to 30. And it talked about obesity in the BMI range of 30 plus. So it's pretty much a height to weight ratio, and that needs to be accounted for. But athletes may have a higher BMI and may look to seem overweight, but they may not be unhealthy, they just have more muscle. So that's chapter 7, energy, balance, and weight control. Thanks, folks.